All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome back. Somebody recently reached out to me asking me, do I have a sleep stack? Is there anything I do before I go to bed? And this is it, folks. Other than my blue blocking sunglasses that I wear, which are the UVEX Blue Blockers, I wear those when the sun goes down until the time I go to bed. This blocks blue light from entering into my photoreceptors, which allows me to produce endogenous melatonin, which is a regulatory hormone that regulates your circadian rhythm, your drowsiness, your sleep cycles. It also has endogenous melatonin, not supplemental melatonin, but endogenous melatonin, the stuff your own body, your own brain produces, has a very potent antioxidant effect on your system. It is remarkably important that you spike your endogenous melatonin levels. I do not suggest, however, ever taking exogenous melatonin, which is supplemental melatonin. The stuff makes you feel like shit the next day, at least myself personally. It makes me have heart palpitations. There's something weird going on with melatonin. That's just my own personal opinion. And why should you need to supplement melatonin to help you get drowsy if you could, alternatively, put yourself in the right situation so that your body can produce its own melatonin, get high on your own supply, if you will. So in the description box below, I have a handful of links about blue blocking sunglasses, which ones to buy, how to wear them so that you can get drowsy naturally. We're not supposed to, folks, when the sun goes down, to be surrounded by all of these, lights and all this garbage. These LEDs, these blue light emitting devices, they're ruining our brain health. They're keeping us up way too long. They're damaging our hormones. The list goes on and on and on and on. So the most important thing that I do to fall asleep naturally in a healthy fashion is blocking blue light from the television, the devices, the smartphones when the sun goes down. Now, again, I've gone over this a million times. Unfortunately, if you're just watching this, you might not know what the hell I'm talking about, so check the links in the description box below. The only pair of blue blockers that I suggest, and I've been using these for years, is the UVEX Blue Blockers. They're large. They're a face shield of sorts. They have a side shield on the side, so light cannot get in through the sides. We know through research that any degree of blue light entering into the photoreceptors will inhibit the proper production of endogenous melatonin. So again, I'm not going to keep ranting about that, but that is the most pivotal piece to the sleep stack. $11 pair of UVEX Skypers, they last a lifetime. Don't try to tell me that I'm in, you promote things that are so expensive. No, they're actually very cheap, folks. Very, very fucking cheap. So, aside from that, the other thing I'll do is I'll always sleep with a piece of Shungite under my pillow. Always. Been doing this for a very long time now. Helps me wake up with vigor, helps induce deep sleep, helps induce vivid dreaming. Those of you who think I sound like a quack for saying that obviously haven't tried it. Multiple people have contacted me over the years after I've sold them Shungite saying that, holy crap, I feel more, vigor when I wake up. I feel stronger. I've even had people tell me that their bones feel denser, that they feel more solid as a person, and they sleep much better. So again, blue blockers, piece of Shungite under the pillow. Okay, and there's one thing missing here, folks. Let me grab it. And I don't always do this, but since I've got it right here at the cabinet, let me just show you. Krill oil. Okay, so here's the stack. Before I go to bed, I take about 600 milligrams, about 20 minutes before I go to bed, of magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate. Some people, if you take glycinate, it may be too mentally stimulating. Citrate is not as mentally stimulating as glycinate, but it calms the muscles down massively. It helps induce peace. Peace allows you to fall asleep better. That's how magnesium helps you fall asleep, folks. It helps your muscles relax, helps your mind relax. When your muscles are relaxed, your mind, which is connected to your muscles, helps relax. Everything just relaxes better, excuse me. I take 30 drops of this Ashwagandha tincture. I'm sure there's better ones on the market. This is just a simple tincture, but this works for me. 30 drops of ashwagandha. I take that with my magnesium. Okay, I take that. Okay, so this and this, I take 20 minutes before I go to bed in tandem with the krill oil. The krill oil is interesting, you guys. There's not a whole lot of DHA in this. But the interesting thing about krill oil is that it helps you stay asleep And the really interesting thing that I've found over the years with taking krill oil prior to bed, I'll take about 2 to 4 of these capsules, is that it makes your dreams remarkably vivid. And those of you who watch my channel know that I'm very interested in lucid dreaming, traveling the dream plane, getting the most out of my sleep, etc. So this helps me stay asleep longer, or it helps me sleep deeper, and it really does produce very vivid dreams. So that's the On It Krill Oil. I've got a affiliate link in the description box below if you want to try a bottle, try a different brand, try whatever you want. I'm just showing you what works for me. I do this probably 2, sometimes 3 times a week. I don't do it all the time because this is somewhat expensive. 2 to 4 capsules. But 20 minutes before I go to bed, 600 milligrams, sometimes 900 milligrams of magnesium citrate or a different type of magnesium. I'm taking 30 drops of ashwagandha, which some people say that this is mentally stimulating. I find that this helps me relax very deeply, and I find that it works very synergistically with magnesium. And then because I'm a runner, because I move a lot, because I use my joints often, because I do resistance training, etc., I take about 6 grams, 5 to 6 grams of MSM, and this is the Jarrow Formulas methyl sulfonyl methane. This stuff is very rejuvenating to the skin. It's very rejuvenating to the joints. This helps blood move throughout your entire body. Now, if you've never taken this before, if you start off with 5 to 6 grams, you're probably going to feel a little bit wonky. There is a detox reaction from MSM. So if you've never taken MSM before, or if you've taken it and you feel kind of weird, back off to like 500 milligrams for a week or 2, then move up to 1 gram. Do that for a week or 2, then move up to 1.5 grams, then to 2. I find that a good maintenance dose is between 5 and 15. All right, guys, so apparently my camera cut off. I used up too much space. But yeah, I find that a good dose for me personally with my activity level of MSM is between 5 and 15 grams. So that may seem like a lot to many people, but if you do some independent research, you'll find that the most restorative qualities of MSM range from or come from a dose between about 4 grams to 15 grams. If you start off with 15 grams, you're probably going to get headaches. You're going to feel kind of weird. MSM is a potent detox constituent. I love it. I take it often, and I like taking it and pairing it with hyaluronic acid as well. But that's a rant for a different video. MSM is very good for your skin, and I personally find that the best time to take it is prior to sleep when my body is resting. So that is my current sleep stack. What do you guys do? I'd love to hear from you. And may peace be with you all.